Good morning. This is Cameron at Bible and Blues, and today we're going to be reading Psalm 82. We're going to talk a little bit about what we got going on here and what this means to me. Yes, if you've been watching my channel, thank you very much for coming back. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, you're so welcome to be here. Be sure to subscribe down below for more content like this kind of stuff. I have some new exciting stuff that I just started doing, and I really kind of suck at it yet, but it's a lot of fun trying to do it. So hang on just a minute. We'll be right back. Hey, this is Cameron, and today we're going to be doing Psalm 82, and I actually pre-read this one. It's a very short one, and yes, if those of you who watch my show on a regular basis, I am recycling an image. I don't usually do that, but I had such a tough time getting going yesterday, and then I was looking for an image that would match this. This here, I actually pre-read it for a change. I read it last night, and it had something that I keyed into that was important to me, that I wanted to talk about, and I couldn't find an image that matched it, and I was like, you know what, I just got to get this going. The word is more important than the image behind me, right? So get your cup of coffee, get your Bible, let's get going here. It is 6:05. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, it's finally Friday. Okay, so it has been a really, really, really tough week for my family, and I can tell you that personally, reading this every morning has helped me a lot process what's going on. So if you're going through hard times, and you're willing to talk about it, put it in the comments below, and let's talk about it. I'd love to be your sounding board. I'm not a counselor, but I am a person that reads the Bible. All right, I'm a believer, and I believe that when we are together, we can help each other much more than when we're apart. So, without further ado, Psalm 82. God presides in his great assembly. He gives judgment among the gods. How long will you defend the unjust and show partiality to the wicked? Defend the cause of the weak and the fatherless. Maintain the rights of the poor and oppressed. Rescue the weak and the needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked. They know nothing, they understand nothing. They walk about in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are shaken. I said, you are gods. You are all sons of the Most High, but you will die like mere men. You will fall like every other ruler. Rise up, O God, judge the earth, for all the nations are your inheritance. Here ends the reading of the Lord. Thanks be to God. It's funny, when I read something, what I key into versus what I find out there in image land, trying to find images and stuff. This is one of the reasons it was so tough for me to find an image, because what I caught on to was God presides in the great assembly. He gives judgment among the gods. Okay, and why did I key into that? The Asaph wrote on this. Okay, because is that big giving credence to the idea that there's lots of other gods? No, not necessarily, because they were in a time where there were other gods, and this is a way of addressing God being on the Most High, being above any other god that you could possibly have. We have other gods today. We have the god of technology. We have gods of money. The god of money has been around for millennia, right? We have gods of sex, gods of our job, gods of our children. And God of television. Okay, so whatever you put your time into, whatever you put your energy into, more than anything else, that's your God. And that was one of the definitions I heard years ago that has kind of stuck with me, because to me that's an accurate thing. Whatever you put your time and energy into, that is your God. So if you think about that, and then God presides in the great assembly, he gives judgment among the gods. Our God of technology, our God of money, our God of self, he gives judgment over that. Okay? And then how long will you defend the unjust and show partiality to the wicked? Defend the cause of the weak and fatherless. Maintain the rights of the poor and oppressed. Rescue weak and needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked. These sound like bullet points of what we're supposed to do with our lesser gods. Okay? Quote, unquote. This is what we're supposed to do. These are the bullet points of the assembly. These are like the to-do list or the agenda. These are the agenda. That's a good phrase for it. These are the agenda. Now, what people tend to key into this Psalm 82, 3 through 3 and 4, and it is important. It is actually one of our greatest callings as Christians. Is defending the cause of the weak and the fatherless, the orphans, orphans and widows. Okay, I mean that's a huge part of what we do. As our outreach and showing our compassion. And if you're not doing it, if you're counting on the government to do it, there's your God. Rescue the weak and needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked. By the way, it can be argued that the wicked might be the government sometimes. And if it's like, well, what are you saying? Well, 8 years of Obama and now Trump. It depends on which side you're on. One of them's going to be wicked, all right? So, this is just, me gleaning this little bit that I can out of here. I'm not a theology major. I did not go to seminary. I'm just like you. I am just another guy trying to make my way through this world, and do what I can to glean whatever knowledge I can about God to understand Him better and understand what's going on better. But that's kind of how I'm getting this. I'm kind of reading this as these are the agenda. These are the agenda. You have, okay, what are we going to do today? We're going to talk about defending the cause of the weak and the fatherless and maintaining the rights of the poor and oppressed. We're going to talk about rescuing the weak and the needy and deliver them from the hand of the wicked. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm in too wrapped up in my job lately. Maybe, I don't know. So that's kind of what I got out of it. What did you get out of it? I know I kind of formalized it a little bit with a bit. I think it took it a little further than even it was in my head. But that's kind of when I read that first line. God presides in the great assembly, and He gives judgment. And that's actually more like how a king would do things. Okay, and as a king with his court. So so that's what I got out of this. Tell me. Give me a comment down below about what you thought it was. Be sure to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I do content every single morning. On the weekends it's later. Sometimes it waits until afternoon, but I do content every single morning, and I do different variety of things in the evening. Every single morning I do a Bible reading. So be sure to subscribe and share what's happening here. Make sure you share the word. If it's not me, if it's another YouTuber, if it's you yourself, put this out there. And where do you put it? Put it on your Twitter. Okay. Why don't you share this on your Twitter today? And if you have that, if you don't have your Twitter, do it on your Facebook. Let's get God's word out there. And it's Friday, and you have a happy Friday. I will talk to you tomorrow. As I said, I like to sleep in a little bit on Saturdays and have a couple more cups of coffee before I do this. And other distractions happen in life, but I will be back tomorrow morning, if not tonight, with something different and unique. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.